Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's McCall. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Miami's offense has the ball for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and made. Offense getting set for 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. From the gun, running back on the move. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's McCall. Pocket starts to collapse. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Caught in the backfield. It's Arroyo. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll turn to Martinez. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Hurricanes are on the move. Trying to find his man on first down. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. They're going to test the right side with this one. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Hendrickson. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Runs through the tackle. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Got his man quickly. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's McCall. Using the quick game. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Hard running there. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 35, he's open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First down to start the drive after the break. He's got it on the right. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Arroyo. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Just gets rid of him before the heat. And after that, best thing you can do, run it away. Here comes the special teams. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Finds his tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Offense set on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man, it's George. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Ward. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Canes decide to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up, and he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The give to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. A designed run for the quarterback. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got it in the middle, it's McCormick. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Arroyo. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Canes have this offense rolling. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs through a tackle. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Cincinnati handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He locked up and held on to bring him down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Back to throw, it's McCall. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Finds his target down the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Grabbed in the middle, it's Collins. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield, it's McCall. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end. but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Here he comes from his own end zone. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Trying to set the tone with the run. Still running at the 40. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Off the play fake on first down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Martinez on the carry. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They try to pop a run on the draw. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Dropping back, it's McCall. He makes the connection. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Got it behind the line. It's Rodgers. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. They're bringing heat. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The give out of the gun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Smashes through. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. To the air, it's McCall. Unloads to the right. And it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You always try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like a rock. It gets super hard. It's really hard for quarterbacks to grip that thing and make accurate throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Hurricanes are in the red zone. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Horton. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. On second down, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricane. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oklahoma has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you think that coach is fired up on the sidelines right now, wait till the postgame.
They'll give it to the back.
They're trailing by 15 to Alabama. They'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Wants to throw. It's Ward. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man downfield. Oh, look out. He's at the 20. Touchdown, NC State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Stopped after making the catch. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Restrepo. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
So they'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, 2nd and long from the 19. Quickly complete. On the move at the 30. And they get him down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Makes the grab. It's Restrepo. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The ball pops out. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Enormous play coming right here. Third down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, David.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here and build on that lead.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Dropping back, it's McCall. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Martinez. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. He's got his man across the middle. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He'll just keep slinging it. Gets it out fast. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Pressure coming. Got it set up on the outside. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. To the air, it's Ward. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Snagged in the middle, it's Concepcion. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. looking to throw on second down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment and continue to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.